students, today I am going to tell you about endoplasmic reticulum. Clear? Endoplasmic reticulum is very important cell organelle because it associated with protein synthesis and synthesis of lipid. Okay, so these are membrane bound channels which are seen in the form of network of delicate strand and vesicle in the cytoplasm. Okay, so it means that endoplasmic reticulum is composed of three types of elements. Mean some of it having the strand like structure, some are just look like vesicles. Okay, so it's about the endoplasmic reticulum. What is the historical background of endoplasmic reticulum? Endoplasmic reticulum is first observed by Garnier. Okay, he just observed it, but the term related with endoplasmic reticulum, or more elaborately, it was observed by or explained by three scientists. Okay, Porter, Claude, and Fulham. The three scientists has observed it elaborately. Okay, so but the terminology, the term endoplasmic reticulum was given by Porter. The term was given by Porter. Okay, so endoplasmic reticulum you know very well because in previous classes also you had read about the endoplasmic reticulum. On your screen also you can observe they are generally present just next, or you can say they are attached with the nuclear membrane. On screen also you can see this is the place of nucleus, and endoplasmic reticulum is directly attached with the nuclear membrane. So from here only we can understand that endoplasmic reticulum is originated or developed by the protruding part from the nucleus. I can explain it in this way also. Suppose it's a nucleus and this is the nuclear membrane. So by the protrusion of the nuclear membrane only the endoplasmic reticulum get developed. Okay, and this process is known as the blebbing of nuclear membrane. Clear? Because protrusion takes place in the nuclear membrane, and by this protrusion only endoplasmic reticulum develops. So this is the procedure by which endoplasmic reticulum develops in cell body. Okay, so here one more thing is very interesting about it. For this, first of all we have to understand what are the elements which are associated with endoplasmic reticulum. Three elements are associated with endoplasmic reticulum. First one is cisternae. You can observe it here also. Cisternae, vesicle, and the third one is tubules. Okay, cisternae is very closer. Cisternae is very closer with the endoplasmic reticulum. You can observe it here also. This is the cisternae part, and you can see that all the cisternaes are interconnected with each other. They are not branched. Okay, they are tubular in form, but they are not branched. They are just interconnected with each other, and they are developed from the nuclear membrane. So because of it only cisternae is very near to the nuclear membrane. The lumen which is present inside the cisternae, it is narrower in shape. Meanwhile 40 to 50 micrometer it's of its shape. Okay, so as I told you, in cisternae they are associated with each other and interconnected with each other, and narrower in shape and very near to nuclear membrane. And you can observe that here ribosomes are attached with the cisternae. Clear? So they are not they are associated or just interconnected also, and bears ribosomes in it. Okay, so it's about the cisternae. The second part which is available or which is present in or which is the part of endoplasmic reticulum, it's of vesicles. You can see vesicles are spherical in shape and they are having the diameter. Their diameter is 50 to 500 micrometer. Okay, so they are also associated with ribosomes, means they are studied with ribosomes because ribosomes are attached in it, but they are far from the nucleus, but they are closer to the cisternae. They are close to the cisternae. Okay, they are spherical, but ribosomes are present in them. They are spherical in shape. Their lumen is wider. Okay, their lumen is more wider than as comparative to cisternae, because they are having the diameter in it. Okay, the third part of endoplasmic reticulum is related with the tubules. Clear? Tubules are close to cell membrane and their lumen is wider than the cisternae. Clear? Their lumen is wider than the cisternae and the size of their lumen is 50 to 100 micrometer. Okay, they are branched, or some of them they are having the ribosome. You can see that in they are having the shape as comparative to cisternae. They are also having the same shape like cisternae, but as I told you, cisternae is interconnected, but in case of tubules they are branched. You can observe it, they are branched. Okay, here you can observe it, they are branched, but they live alone. Okay, it's about the tubules. Now the next interesting thing about the endoplasmic reticulum, they are basically found in all type of eukaryotic cell. But if we see closely, they are not found in germinal cells. First thing, germinal cell like endoplasmic reticulum, germinal cells, and mature erythrocytes. Mature erythrocytes means RBC. So in germinal cells also endoplasmic reticulum not present, and in mature erythrocytes also. And one more thing, in all types of prokaryotes endoplasmic reticulum is not present. Clear? We know that they are of two types, or one is known as the rough endoplasmic reticulum and another is a smooth endoplasmic reticulum. If endoplasmic reticulum bears granular form, granules in them, these granules are associated with these granules are known as the ribosomes. Because of the presence of ribosome in their outer surface, that's why they are known as the rough endoplasmic reticulum. But some are agranular also, and some endoplasmic reticulum is not having ribosome on their surface. That's why they known as the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So what's about the functions of endoplasmic reticulum? Rough endoplasmic reticulum is associated with protein synthesis, and smooth endoplasmic reticulum is associated with synthesis of lipid or lipid synthesis. Okay, so and smooth endoplasmic reticulum or is smooth endoplasmic reticulum's membrane shown to possess enzymes which are detoxification in activities. Okay, so these are the main points which are related with the endoplasmic reticulum. I hope endoplasmic reticulum is clear. If you have any question regarding this, you can send me your question. Thank you, children.